I think I made the dumbest new player mistake. Firstly, I will say this. This has no long-term effect or ill effect on my account. However, it has truly called into question if I am literate at a basic level. One thing everyone hears about Warframe is how great the new war quest is. No one ever mentions how lame the railjack making quest is, and I heard horror stories about the void rig required for new war as well. Wouldn't you know it, I finished Pluto and unlocked the final 2 planets on my current map. Yay! I unlocked quest and one said war. Oh, void rig mining grind time. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Okay. Yeah, because there's war and then there's new war, right? Yeah, this melted my poor old man brain and beyond boring, so I worked while clearing the final nodes, opening relics, and creating too many frames to level up. It's been almost 2 weeks, but my rig is finally crafted. Hell yeah, dude. I guess, or I've Ghost Prime and Nautilus Prime, and while, and a bunch of other stuff, and another level of new player. I was so excited, so I checked my quest log to see what I'll be doing in 3 days. I will be doing the War Within. Apparently, almost 40 years on this earth has made my brain go, ooh, war must be new war. So I'm now almost MR11 and just got to the Queens for the first time. I'm not a smart man, but at least I'm overly prepared. Right? Honestly, I don't even think this is that big of a deal, but I think it's great that he's just calling himself out and putting it up here. Because the way that I see this is that, yeah, he's just overly prepared, and then when he gets there, he's going to be 100% ready, he's going to go, and he's just going to, he's going to fly by, you know? On top of that, if he spent 2 weeks grinding his ass off, one, you know this guy's hooked in the game. Like, this guy's playing Warframe 100. He's in. He's one of us now. He's one of us. % man. So he's in. He's probably going to stay for a long time, at least on a seasonal basis, right? Like, he's going to leave and then come back, and, you know, he'll always come back. So it's cool. But it also shows that, like, he's able to just pick a goal and kind of run with it, which is perfect, because this is honestly one of the best games for it. There aren't really a lot of games where you feel as, I guess, directionless like Warframe. So you really need to have, like, a certain mentality when you go into play it, especially starting out, to where you can kind of motivate yourself to go do things that you're not immediately being told to do, right? And I do have to say, I don't even think a lot of the blame is on him, because he probably just heard war about 50 times from a lot of new player guide videos or series online, on YouTube perhaps, and just saw that a lot of people get stuck at new war. Which, I'm not going to lie, I said it yesterday or the day before, and I'm going to say it again, I really don't think new war, or the new war, is that big of a deal. I think it takes a while, but I think anybody who just naturally, you know, goes through the natural progression through Warframe should, by then, be fully capable and competent enough to complete the quest. I don't really see somebody getting in there and then having that hard of a time, because when I was in there, I felt like stuff was dying at a relatively decent level, and not even to mention the fact that you don't even play as your characters or your Warframe for a little bit of the quest. Like, you do other shit in there. I won't talk too much into that because I don't want to spoil it, but a lot of the power is out of your hands anyway. So I feel like there's a means to complete the quest, even if you're a little underpowered. What in the actual... Wait, are these vaults or are these trading posts? Can somebody tell me? Are these vaults or trading posts? New War was so overhyped for me, having literally give you a warning was crazy. Yeah, right? I was honestly surprised. Now, I do have to say, New War is my favorite quest in the game, and it's got some of my favorite moments, by far. But yeah, it wasn't as difficult as I imagined. But it was about as long as I imagined. It took me about 3-4 hours, I think. We did it all in one stream. It was good. Yeah, there's a way to get more than one and bugs and whatnot. So it is a trading post. Okay. You can absolutely complete Whispers with starting equipment. Honestly, literally auto-modding will be enough for anything quest-related. That's what I'm saying, cows. Exactly. Yeah. My favorite quest is Awakening. How many accounts do you have? You got like 10 accounts? You sucked up all the combined info of multiple veterans, did the preparation, did it all in a short amount of time. Now imagine you took breaks and had to relearn everything. I don't think this guy did, though. I know where you're coming from, OD. I do. But this guy's been playing like non-stop for a couple of weeks. Finally ready. New War is not about difficulty or length. It's about the lore and aspects of the game it opens up. That's like all the quests, man. All of them. Yeah. What the hell, Gingercast is like everything in the goddamn game? Yeah, he's a founder. Yeah, he's a founder. He even has shit that you can't have right now. Bro, I've been playing since 2014. Do you have any idea how many years it took for us to get big? From what I understand, it took a long time. I know. I heard that the Warframe content drip was very slow. That's why a lot of people play this game in a seasonal fashion, right? Content drops, you come play the game like crazy, you get bored after like a month or two, you go play like PoE, or another MMO probably, or whatever, probably not a shooter, I don't know. Something, go do raids in Destiny, and then they come back to Warframe the next time there's a content drop, right? You can see that with like YouTube views. I was going back a little bit and checking out like how Warframe generally does, and you can see it spiking whenever there's a content drop, right? You ever play Final Fantasy? I played a lot of Final Fantasy growing up on like the PS2 and on my DS. But I haven't played Final Fantasy 14, the MMO. My main games are Minecraft, Descenders, and Warframe. When you say Descenders, do you mean like the first Descendants? Is that what you're talking about? I'm missing 5 things total, of which now 3 are currently unobtainable. You need to check your profile. Okay, yeah. Chains of Hera has to be my favorite quest. It is a good one, for sure. No, it's a biking game? Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, this is kind of like, what was the name of that, like, squad, or that quad game I used to play on my DS? I had a biking game, and I had a quad game. And you would just ride around on, like, a track, essentially. I learned that Final Fantasy 14 is a full-priced game, and a monthly subscription, and a DLC is paid. Yeah. Final Fantasy 14 does have, like, a free trial system, where, from what I understand, you can get, like, 40+ hours minimum of gameplay. My biggest problem with Final Fantasy 14, but keep in mind I haven't played it, is that, yeah, a lot of that content is free, but a lot of that content is story, and to be honest, I'm not really playing games for story. Story is like a nice bonus, and it really is important to have a lot of lore and world building, but I don't like to sit in front of mandatory and really ugly cutscenes with, like, anime characters. I'm honestly okay. It does have an insane amount of content, though. Yeah, from what I understand, Final Fantasy has a ridiculous amount of content. It would be like starting WoW or Guild Wars 2, you know, just like those big MMOs have a lot of content, or Rift, or RuneScape, right? And now you can beeline to the Whispers in the Wall in like 2 weeks or less if you really grind. Your biggest bottleneck is going to be the Necromech, though. It's far less of a grind now. Guild Wars 2 doesn't have nearly as much content as 14, and I assume WoW. I mean, that's true, man, but you got to remember that WoW kind of works on a treadmill system, man. So, like, every patch, the gear is kind of... it's kind of useless every patch, so the patch prior is just like a stepping stone to the new stuff. But Guild Wars 2 has that evergreen content, right? So when you go into Guild Wars 2, sure, there's technically less content, but I think more of it is currently meaningful and playable. Like, you have a bigger reason to go to every zone, where in, like, Retail WoW, from what I understand, unless they changed it in, like, the newest expansion, because I don't think you really go back to old zones much, unless you just play an older version of the game, right? You should try Mag and Tenant Archiplasmor. I am pretty sure Darth said the same thing, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, nothing gets invalidated with new content in Guild Wars 2? Yeah, exactly, man. Oh, by the way, I just reinstalled it. I was getting the itch to just PvP in that game. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just had a big itch. I need to play more Naraka, though. Ginger started playing that last night. Playing it right now, farming out my legendary sets. I'll be honest, I don't think I'm ever going to do that. I don't like the grind. I mean, I'll do it slowly, maybe. But man, the grind for that makes me salty. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I don't like having to follow the checklist. It's just a me thing. It's nothing about the game. It's just a me thing. I just get bored. For me, I really enjoy Steinax because it was the first frame I had besides Volt. And when I started Warframe last year... Oh, oh my god, reading's hard, boys. Once I understood how to play him, I enjoyed him even more. His tankiness and support abilities are so good. Being able to grant my team infinite energy, shields, and overguard, plus a nourish buff, is fun to me. It helps that the passive... What is that? Passive helps crit weapons a bunch? I don't remember that. I don't remember Steinax having like a crit bonus, but maybe I'm just stupid. I found that so far, the Bursting Incarnate is one of the best weapons you can use in Steinax. Red crits on every shot that comes out of the gun. Chef's kiss. The only thing I struggle with in terms of Void Rig is mining. I literally everything else, but by the time I went to build it, I think mining is just a pain in the... Though I do like it, honestly. I don't mind mining being a bottleneck. Bro got nipple tassels? Exactly. Yep, that's why I don't like this skin. It's a really ugly skin, man. A man with taste? Hell no. I love Mesa. Yep, Red Dead player. I love Goss Prime because he just him, and because I worked my ass off to get him. Okay, fair enough. Being able to deal more than 20k damage, sometimes you see 1 to 4 million damage. Calervo main, by the way. Look at Calervo, dude. Oh my god. Steinax Deluxe is god tier. I think overall the skin like has a unique theme, sure. Like it's well done. I just it's not for me. It's not my taste, man. Just a difference in preferences, right? You can use primed redirection and it gives all of your weapons a bunch of shields. Okay. Only a real veteran is a main of Loki like me. Loki is one of my mains, man, and I'm not a vet. I actually dislike him a lot. Mining is better than fishing? I strongly disagree with that. You don't have to have good aim to mine. No. No, you need to do more ribbon challenges, my friend. You need to do far more ribbon challenges. Trust me. I mean crit chance, not shields. That makes... Sonic has a bonus crit chance based on his shields and overshields, and doubles for spear guns. Okay. Nuking people's souls out of existence on a nuclear level. No, I'm not a psychopath, just a Sevagoth main. This is 14 hours ago, so like, honestly, whenever somebody's right now is saying Sevagoth, like, yeah, sure, I'm a Sevagoth main right now, it is. And he is funny, I'm really surprised with the amount of depth that he has. So I'll probably be playing him quite a bit. I prefer mining because it's more chill. Yeah, me too, to be honest. People actually main Warframes in this game. I like to keep a few, a few cards in my deck. I like to say something meaningful and informative, like infinite energy, trivial shield gating, status immunity, room-wide nuking, incredible leniency with stat distribution, leading to great build versatility, etc., etc. But honestly, I just play Neza because I've always been playing Neza. Guy's been my crutch since I was literally a teen. Pre-rework, post-rework, post-4 augment nerfs, whatever. It never mattered how good or how meta he was. There are other frames I like, maybe even have more fun with. I'm one of the 2.5 people on the planet who actually really like Ureli's K-drop mechanic, but Neza's more fun. Or Neza's just more fun, sure. He's reliable. He's like a... Wait, what? He's like a right hand? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I read that in like a weird, perverted way, but sure, anyway. And frankly, I think I can play Neza with just my left hand, but... God damn it. Alright. Next time I see the nipple tassels, I'm not clicking on it.